Good evening. Welcome to our regular meeting of the St. Mary Parish School Board, June 4th, 2026 at 5:30 p.m. in the Evan Medine Meeting Room. Dr. Sanders, please call roll.
Yes, ma'am. Ms. Brent? Dr. Wilson? Mrs. Anselm?
Present.
Ms. Jones? Mrs. Griffin? Ms. LaSalle? Mr. Guillory? Mr. Parody? Mr. Mancuso? Mrs. Dennis? Mrs. Black?
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. If you are able to, please stand for the invocation followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good evening, everyone. Would you please bow your heads for a moment of prayer? Father God, we come before your holy presence today to thank you for your bountiful, abundant blessings. We also thank you for giving our school board members, Dr. Sanders and Ms. Black, your divine wisdom as they discuss all items on today's agenda. Finally, we thank you for keeping all of us safe as possible each day. We ask these blessings in your name, in the name of Jesus. Amen.
All right, thank you all for joining us tonight. First, under appearances, recognition of the 2025-2026 retirees. Miss Este.
Good evening. I'm happy to let you, well, I guess happy to let you know that these people are retiring and get to move on to the next chapter of their lives, and I wish them the best of luck. We sent out a letter, and those that let us know that they were coming, I went ahead and just kind of wrote the years and which schools and things like that. And then after I go through those, I'll just list the rest of the retirees. Miss Patricia Harrington. She is a paraprofessional for 25 years. She was at Norman Elementary, Berwick Elementary, the Alternative Program, Maitland Elementary. She is also joined by her husband, her son, and her grandson. If y'all stand to be recognized. Miss Felicia Henry. She is joined with her mother, her daughter, her sister, and her aunt. If y'all would stand to be recognized. She has a total of 37 years, 27 years as a teacher at Morgan City Junior High, Berwick High, and West St. Mary, and 10 years at Berwick High School as a school counselor. Miss Terry Jo Candela. She is joined by her husband, her 2 children, and she has a brother-in-law here tonight also. If y'all stand to be recognized. Ms. Candela has 32 years in the system. She has 12 years as a teacher at Centerville High School and Foster Elementary, and she was a school counselor at Centerville High School for 20 years. We have Mr. Wayne Meir. He retired with the school system with 5 years of maintenance. That's not none of these are easy jobs, but working in the heat and all that good, good stuff. We thank you for your service there. We have Miss Myra Wiggins. She is joined by her administrative team, Miss Jackson and Miss Bennett, if y'all stand to be recognized. And she has served 13 years with Franklin High School as a cafeteria technician. Thank you. We have Miss Brenda Preston. She is joined with her husband, her daughter, and her granddaughter, if y'all stand. She has 15 years with the system as a cafeteria technician. She was at, and some of these schools, I think, you also were a substitute before you were hired on, but she served at the following schools: Hattie Watts, Morgan City Junior, West St. Mary, LaGrange, Berwick Elementary, and Wyandotte. And although it wasn't with the school system, it still was educating young people. She worked 14 years at the LSU Ag Center. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody because they may have not been able to come, but Miss Gail Thomas. Okay, Miss Gail Thomas, please stand. She is joined with her colleague, Mr. Walla Jones, if you please stand. Ms. Thomas has 20 years as a paraprofessional. She served at Berwick Elementary, Emmy Norman, and Morgan City High School. Ms. Kim Philbrook. Okay. And Ms. Kim Meyer. Okay. Susan Oquine. Okay. I didn't think they came in, but I wanted to make sure. And I saved this one particularly for last, and you'll know why when I announce, but Ms. Shirley Jones. She is joined by some of her team from Raintree Elementary. If y'all please stand and be recognized. That's Miss Cole and Miss Wagner. Miss Jones has 50 years with the system. And those 50 years were at Hernandez and Raintree. The other retirees that we've had were Mr. Brad Wise, Director of Maintenance, Ricky Cook, a bus driver, Marla Calamia, thank you, a paraprofessional at Maitland Elementary, Eric Lagerman, Maintenance with the food service, Norma Trickwill, help me out. Okay, Trickwill, paraprofessional at Franklin Junior High. Christine Como is a paraprofessional at Maitland Elementary. Paul Gilder, teacher at Berwick High School. Shauna Davis, She was home-based at West St. Mary, but she was an adaptive PE teacher, so she serviced many of our schools. Miss Sonia Johnson was a teacher at LaGrange Elementary. Miss Kathy Thomas, custodian at Morgan City High School. Donna Broussard, teacher at Morgan City Junior High School. 700. And Miss Patricia Meham, speech therapist at Raintree Elementary. Thank you and congratulations to all of you.
So I just want to say thank you so much to all of you for all of your years. We're going to come center right here and take a quick photograph. And I just want to say 50 years of anything is difficult, but in education, woo!
All right. Next on our agenda, recognition of Manual Building Foundation winners. Dr. Sanders.
So annually, Manual Builders contacts us. They put out nominations to celebrate outstanding educators. And then we push out the message for them for anyone in our district at all. Everybody gets a link. And when they click on the link, they get to nominate who they want to honor as an outstanding educator. And there's a place on the form where they get to make a statement as to why they nominate them. And it is such a it's so good. Like y'all, we have 3 pages of people who were nominated by parents, students, peers, supervisors, like you name it. We just had all these wonderful nominees. And at the end of the submissions, Manuals comes and they tally up everything, and then they tell us who our first place, second place, and grand prize winner is. And so a couple of months ago, I guess, time's kind of gotten away from me. We went to all of the schools to announce that they were their placement and that they were winners, and we were able to give them a little picture frame with the most special, I guess, comment for their nominee and honor them and take pictures. We had it on Facebook, but I wanted to recognize them tonight. And then I wanted to say that during Teacher Appreciation Week, Ms. Mitchell took the time to copy and paste every single comment that was made about any of the teachers, and there are pages, and she sent it to them and said that I wanted you to know that this wonderful comment was said about you during Teacher Appreciation Week. And y'all know I'm a crybaby, but some of the responses that we received for her doing that sweet little thing for them was just phenomenal. And it's just something that was very special. So I just wanted to say thank you to Fallon for that. And so I do want to recognize tonight, if y'all would stand when I call your names, our second place recipient is Miss Kaylee Kidder at Hattie Watts Elementary School. I don't think Kaylee was able to come tonight. This one would made me especially excited because I was her principal. Our first place recipient was Miss Terry Jo Candela at Centerville. Yeah. And that was an awesome presentation because we totally surprised her. We totally surprised her. Like, she was bamboozled. And then our grand prize winner just had so many wonderful comments, and that was Miss Donella Wagner with Raintree Elementary. So I just want y'all to know I appreciate y'all so much, and I think it's awesome that Manual does this for y'all, and I hope they continue to do that for years to come. So thank y'all so much.
Congratulations. Next is approval, no amended agenda. So we'll go on to approval of the official school board minutes from our regular meeting, May 7th, 2026. Ms. Jones makes a motion, Dr. Wilson seconds it. Any comments or discussion from the audience? All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Do you want to take a picture with the ones that are here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, wait. Let's take a picture real quick.
I forgot about pictures, I'm sorry.
Back on track. Thank you, Ms. Toops. All right, next is our approval of consent agenda. The items preceded with an asterisk will constitute the consent agenda, with board members being able to remove any item so desired. All remaining items will constitute the finalized consent agenda and be voted on all together. Dr. Sanders, please read those items.
Number 1, award bids, child nutrition department items: juice, milk, produce, dry and canned goods, frozen foods and meat, paper and cleaning, small kitchen equipment. Number 2, proclamations, Juneteenth. Is A, Juneteenth. B, America 250, Independence Day. And that's the consent agenda.
All right, thank you. Ms. Griffin makes a motion to approve. Ms. Dennis seconds it. Any questions or discussion? Any from the audience? All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Under personnel, review and approve revised job descriptions. A, assistant coach; B, athletic director; C, bus coordinator; D, head coach; E, instructional music; F, maintenance technician 3; G, maintenance technician 4; H, maintenance technician 7, electrical; I, maintenance technician 7, HVAC.
Okay, in your board books, we have the changes that were made. The assistant coach, athletic director, head coach, those, we wanted to kind of lessen, I guess, the paperwork that the principals were having to go through and make it, I guess, less confusing, for lack of a better term. We had the head coach, faculty, a faculty head coach, non-faculty head coach, faculty assistant coach, non-faculty assistant coach. And then on top of that, you had the AD. So they had the same responsibilities. It's just one, of course, was a faculty member and one was not. Certain sports, you cannot have anyone except a faculty member, but, you know, we took care of all that within the schools. So the qualifications, we did add preferred to being employed as a St. Mary Parish teacher and preferred for their teaching certificate. Reason being is that some of our teachers don't have their certification yet and they're working towards certification. So if we require them to have that already, we're not going to have a whole lot of coaches. And I don't mean that ugly, it's just they're working towards it, so they don't have it yet. And then employed in St. Mary Parish, we try to hire our personnel to coach, but sometimes we can't always find that. So that's why we put preferred there. And then the commercial driver's license is preferred. There are some situations where people may have medical issues where they can't drive a bus, or in some cases we've had where people were not able to reach the pedals. So they couldn't drive the bus as a head coach. So that's why we made those adjustments there. For the performance responsibilities, we tried to clean up the language and be more specific in the responsibilities. And that's with all the coaching and the athletic director job descriptions. So do y'all have any questions on those? Okay, moving right along. The bus coordinator, again, the bus coordinator, we took the Louisiana Teaching Certificate off because sometimes they do have personnel at the school, like a paraprofessional that is a CDL licensed bus driver, and so they are over, you know, the buses at the school, so they take care of any needs that the bus has there. And again, we made the performance responsibilities a little more detailed and specific. Any questions on those? Okay. All right, for the instrumental music, again, we put preferred for the teaching certificate, but they do have to have a minimum of a bachelor's degree. And for the performance responsibilities, again, we increased the performance responsibilities and made them more clear, more specific. Any questions with that one? Okay. So for the maintenance technicians, Okay, the maintenance technicians, I don't see, we didn't add anything. We just took out on number 8 and number 12, um, because those are not things that that position really does. So in other words, the local, regional, state, or national meetings, they do not participate in that. It's just, whatever professional development Mr. Rigord has for them. And then, exert every effort to constructively involve stakeholders in professional settings. They don't really deal with the stakeholders, in that sense. So he just wanted to clean that up a bit. Any questions on that one? Okay, maintenance 4, we added must possess basic knowledge instead of must be knowledgeable, in the repair, because some of this is on the job training, okay? And then we took off the heating, air conditioning, and electrical, because they do not do that, because we do have the electricians and HVAC, okay? And moving to maintenance 7, we took out the must hold valid electrical license and we put preferred. And the reason for that, and correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Regard, we have a current licensed person on staff, which is our assistant to Mr. Regard. And so they can all work under him. So they don't have to have that. If they do, great. But, with the shortage in workers for all positions, he wanted to put preferred. Any questions on that? Okay. And then for the HVAC, same thing. I'm sorry, y'all. The HVAC is his assistant, not the electrical. The electrical guys do have their certification though, so they can work on the, yeah, I'm sorry. I just noticed that when I said it. Yeah, okay, that's okay. So the maintenance technician, again, 7 was preferred, and the reclamation, okay, yeah, he said they don't need the reclamation license. Mr. Thomas has his and Crandall, and so they work under his license, so they don't have to have that. So it's also preferred. Any questions? Okay,
All right. Do I have a motion? And if you would prefer to do them in globo together, please let me know. Mr. Mancuso. All right, Mr. Mancuso, Mr. Anselm seconds it. Any questions or discussion from the board? Any from the audience? All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Ms. Este. Next, receive group health insurance premium to claim summary report. Mr. Perez.
Good evening, everyone. I apologize for my voice. I have nothing contagious. It's just oh, that's better. Thank you. Just a allergy, and so bear with me. Thank you for the opportunity to provide you with an update. I hope all of you have the most recent figures. We did this morning get updated information through the month of May. Let me introduce, before I start, I have accompanying me tonight is Kim Clay. She's one of the account executives that handles St. Mary Parish School Board. She's involved heavily in the annual open enrollment. So I have some positive news to report tonight. But before I start, I'm gonna let Becky report to the board a unexpected settlement check we received for a Blue Cross Association action that took place 5 years ago.
Okay. In 2021, Blue Cross became involved in a class action lawsuit in which we participated. The lawsuit alleged violations of federal antitrust laws related to competition within the health insurance industry. While Blue Cross did not admit wrongdoing, the company recently agreed to a $1.9 billion settlement. St. Mary Parish School Board share of the settlement is $485,933.09. I'm pleased to report that the district did receive this settlement payment from Blue Cross on Tuesday, June 2nd. The funds were deposited into our general fund on 6/3, recorded as miscellaneous revenue, and we're currently awaiting guidance from our auditors and our board attorney regarding the permissible uses of these funds within our 26-27 budget. Any questions?
Questions, but it definitely,
And I had nothing to do with it. I can't take any credit for it. I should have had one of the big checks printed for you. Okay, for the updated report on your claims, you'll see it looks really good, especially when you look at year end and you factor in that that claims recovery of nearly $1.2 million that we received at the beginning of the year. We're running at 74.78% adjusted loss ratio. Now that is going to change each month as that $1.2 million is weighted against the totals. It's going to mean less. So you're going to see that increase each month. And there is, compared to last year, we are tracking a little bit higher on both medical and prescription drug claims. And we're entering, not to rain on the parade, but we're entering a period of the year, if you look at prior years, where we see an increase in claims, especially over the summer months, and again entering into that last quarter of the year. But I'm hoping we can finish off the year, in a better position. Even though last year was a good renewal, I'm hopeful that if things keep at the same pace, we should be in a good position at the end of the year. So let's all say a little prayer for that. So, I'd like to take the opportunity to answer any questions if anyone has questions. All right,
Well, hearing none, thank y'all so much for giving us our update.
thank you.
All right, number 2, approve Louisiana compliance questionnaires of audit engagement entities and adopt the resolution for audit purposes. Ms. Voisin.
Each year, we are required to provide our auditors with an approved signed Louisiana compliance questionnaire, as well as a signed copy of the adopted resolution at the beginning of the audit. So I'd like to request a motion and a second from the board, then a roll call vote, please. Ms. Brent?
Oh, wait, we need a motion. Okay, Ms. Brent makes the motion to approve. Ms. Jones seconds it. Any questions or discussions from the board, from the audience? All right, now take that roll call.
My apologies. Ms. Brent? Dr. Wilson? Mrs. Anselm?
Yes.
Ms. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Griffin?
Yes.
Ms. LaSalle? Absent. Mr. Guillory? Mr. Parody? Mr. Mancuso? Mrs. Dennis? Mrs. Black?
Yes.
10 yeas, 1 absent.
Motion carries. Okay, perfect. All right, thank you. Number 3, discuss, that was it, Ms. Voisin, right? That's all you need? Okay. Discuss and or take action concerning the contract with the superintendent-elect. Vice President Wilson and I negotiated the contract with Superintendent-elect Dr. Sanders along with our legal counsel. Some of the key points of the contract include annual salary of $158,000 with a car and phone allowance of $1,000 per month, with the contract ending on December 31st, 2028. I would like to provide some additional information on the details of the specifics of the contract. For the core and phone allowance, this has been a benefit for all St. Mary Parish superintendents as far back as I can remember. Superintendents are on call 24 hours per day with continuous use of their phone. She is required to maintain higher levels of insurance on her vehicle, which costs more. She travels continuously across the district, putting wear and tear on her car. This allowance also covers all of her in-district mileage and gas reimbursements, as she does not get reimbursed for in-district mileage or gas. We also have a stipulation in there if the superintendent goes on any sick or extended leave of any sort for 30 days or more, that this benefit would discontinue and be reinstated upon her return for work. Yes, this base salary is a little higher than our last superintendent's base salary. However, the last contract provided for paid health insurance and the ability to be paid out for 10 unused annual leave days per year. That contract would have also increased by 2% at the renewal with a satisfactory evaluation. Dr. Sanders has declined those benefits instead opting for a higher base salary and foregoing the paid health insurance and the 2% increase, which is comparable when you take away those benefits. When those benefits are added to the base salary, it made it very comparable to what we were paying our last superintendent. In regards to the decline in the 2% annual raise, Dr. Sanders has declined that. Instead, she is accepting only a 1% annual raise based on a satisfactory evaluation. In the past, the superintendents were entitled to all state and federal raises and stipends at 2.0 index or twice what other employees received. Dr. Sanders has declined that amount as well and will receive the same amount as other district employees that they would receive on the federal and state raises or stipends. Vice President Wilson and I did a comparison of Louisiana superintendents' compensation packages for districts with comparable sizes as student populations. When considering their base pays and additional benefits, their total compensation packages were very closely aligned, if not more, than what we have agreed with Dr. Sanders' contract. Being a public school superintendent is an extremely tough yet very rewarding job, and I have no doubt that Dr. Sanders will exceed these expectations, build a community that grows every student, empowers all staff, and creates schools for every student every day. Congratulations, Dr. Sanders, on your new role, and we respectfully request that you approve her contract. And if that is good with everybody, I would like a motion for that. Mr. Guillory makes that motion. Ms. Jones seconds it. Any questions or discussions from the board? Any from the audience? All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Congratulations on your contract.
Thank you. I just want to say one more time, thank you again to all of you and Miss LaSalle at home for putting this faith in me and having that kind of confidence. And this is really, it means a lot and I appreciate it. And I'm exhausted, but so I'm very emotional, but I need y'all to know that I'm going to work my tail off and the team it's going to be a team effort for everybody. I promise. And when things aren't working, I need to know about it and we're going to go back to whatever we have to do to make it work. And that's just my promise. Okay.
All right, moving on. Staff reports. Our Chief Financial Officer's report, Ms. Wazan.
We're 10 months into the fiscal year, and our fiscal year-to-date sales tax collections from July to April are 4% favorable. We collected $2.409 million in April, which is $71,000 over the budget. The financial statement actuals through May 2026 are in your board packets. And since I have no other significant items, this concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you. Number 2, consider scheduling the 2026-2027 General Funds, Maintenance District Funds, and School Food Service Funds Budget Workshop and the District Board Member Workshop. Dr. Sanders.
So each year, it's part of your commitment as a board member to get 6 hours of education in different areas of I guess it's by different departments, honestly, when you look at the list. And so rather than having multiple workshops for you all, having to give up multiple days, we're looking at August the 8th on a Saturday to get your 6 hours done all in one shot. And the team and I are going to get together and put together the agenda for y'all. We're going to let Ms. Voisin do her budget workshop pieces in the morning. We'll let Mr. Regard and I will kind of do a quick update on the operational side of things. We'll keep that kind of short. It'll be more of an update. And then we're going to invite the instructional team to come in. And we just really want to pick apart the SPS formula as it is now under the new accountability system so that all of you can be really confident if you are approached with any types of questions that might come your way in November when SPS scores are released on our new system, scale, standards, testing, the whole 9 yards, so that you will be more confident answering those questions should your constituents have any. So we're going to put that together. We'll stay engaging as we can, have snacks, the whole 9 yards, and we're looking at August the 8th. So I'm hoping all of you are available.
All right. Next, our superintendent's report.
Last week, educators from across St. Mary Parish attended the Louisiana Department of Education's Teacher Leaders Summit in New Orleans. The theme was Big Ideas Start Here, and our representatives have returned home full of ideas to kick off the new school year. Additionally, while we were there, Mrs. Lauren Rentrope, principal at Patterson Junior High, was named a finalist for State Principal of the Year. Summer professional development for teachers and administrators is underway. This week, we wrapped up our CTE retreat that was attended by middle and high school CTE teachers, administrators, and counselors. Administrators also participated in the first 2 sessions of our district-created leadership series. St. Mary Parish will recognize and observe our Juneteenth holiday reverence ceremonies on Friday, June the 19th. And that's my superintendent's report.
What'd you say? Next, our resolution of respect. Miss Este, if you are able to stand, please do so.
In memoriam of Lynette Hernandez, a retired business teacher, Kevin Terrio, a retired school secretary, and Laura Williams, retired custodian. Whereas Almighty God, in his infinite wisdom, has taken from our midst, and whereas their untimely death has deprived the St. Mary Parish school system of these beloved colleagues. Now therefore be it resolved that the St. Mary Parish School Board and the people attending this board meeting bow our heads in silent prayer out of respect and extend to their bereaved families our sincere condolences and express the high regard in which we held each of them in life and honor their memory in death. Let us adjourn this meeting out of respect for Lynette Hernandez, Kevin Terrio, and Laura Williams. Amen.
All right, executive session. Consider entering into executive session pursuant to Louisiana Revised Statute 42:17A2 to discuss the status and strategy in the matter entitled Adam Rhodes versus St. Mary Parish School Board, suit number 138911, Division E, 16th Judicial District Court, Parish, St. Mary. Only need that first one, right? Ms. Griffin makes that motion. Dr. Wilson seconds it. All those in favor say, any comments or discussions from the board, from the audience? All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. We are going into executive session. All right, can I have a motion to go back into regular session? Mr. Mancuso makes that motion, Ms. Jones seconds it. Any discussion or questions? All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. We're back in regular session. We have a second agenda item for an executive session, but no, there is no action to take on that one. So we will go on and get a motion to adjourn. Dr. Wilson makes a motion, Ms. Brent seconds it. All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Meeting adjourned, 6:55.